Hey Facebook, I'm Victoria from InStyle, and I am here with Lady Dawn Russell.
Hello.
Hey, the founder of 8Greens, which is a green effervescent tablet.
Yep.
And so we're here today talking a little bit about the brand and making a healthy green juice, which I'm really excited about because I think I need a healthy pre-lunch snack. So
Should we start by putting it in?
We're going to start by demoing how this works.
So we'll put the tablet in. So do you want me to tell you a little about 8 Greens?
Yeah, please. So you have like a really amazing story.
Oh, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about what inspired the brand.
What inspired the brand was me being like basically on my knees when I was 25. I had very serious cancer and couldn't do when is cancer not serious? And had to, couldn't do the standard care anymore and went around the world for 4 years trying to find treatments to compensate and ended up in my little apartment in the West Village going back to the bare basics of nutrition. And it was the greens that got me back to life, honestly. And then I got married and you know, just had a nice life, rejoicing that I was healthy. And it wasn't until I realized there's so many green juices and powders out there, but none of them taste good.
And it can be like a really intimidating world to navigate too, I feel like.
There's just so many options. And there's, you know, I wanted one that tasted good with no sugar. I wanted it to be so convenient that it was like a no-brainer, hence the effervescent tablet. So it has 8 greens in it: spinach, wheatgrass, kale, blue-green algae. I know I should have this memorized. Spirulina, chlorella, barley grass, and aloe vera. Those are the 8 that really brought me back to life when I was sick. But this is, I really want to make clear, this has nothing to do with illness. This is like 87% of Americans don't get the minimum amount of greens. It's crazy.
I'm sure I fall in that.
Yeah, I mean, 87%, of course. I mean, I think we all do at some point. So this was really my effort to help solve that statistic. So it's dissolving because the water is quite cold. The colder the water, the longer it takes to dissolve, because I have tried to make this as pure as possible. I mean, there's no gluten, no wheat, no sugar, no salt, no preservatives. It's just the real greens from the farm, dehydrated, not heated, because then you lose all the nutrients, into the 8 green tablet. So that's why it's taking a little bit to dissolve, but it's great. My sons love it. My husband takes it on business trips. I take it on the plane with me all the time. And it's, yeah, we launched 2 years ago, and it's been pretty amazing.
Awesome. So then we dropped it in, what was it, cold water?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so is that all you need? Is just the tablet and the water?
Well, that's, yeah, I mean, basically that was the origin. And we are just coming out with a cookbook now because we had hundreds of emails of people saying, how can I get my 8 greens more than just putting it in water? And I personally love it in sparkling water, but you have to kind of empty the bottle halfway. Otherwise, you can imagine what happens. So I love sparkling water. But in the cookbook, it's anytime you can put an 8 green in liquid, from milk to oils to sodas, you then put it in your recipe. And you've like megaed the nutrients of the recipe.
So what are some, like, let's talk about the cookbook a little bit.
Okay.
So I know that the royal photographer shot the cover.
Yes.
Which is amazing. Also shot Kate and Will's wedding.
Yes.
So
Will, first name basis.
Yeah.
My mate Will.
We're friends, I think. So if you're a royal fan, that's awesome. And then, so tell us a little bit about like some of the sections in the book and some of the recipes.
I would love to, because basically, let me tell you how much I did not want to make a cookbook. I mean, like we need another cookbook in our life, but I'm really excited about it now because it was a very quick labor of love. Penguin Random House came to us and was like, let's do this in 3 months. And it's recipes, so Gwyneth Paltrow gave us 2 recipes, the Peninsula Hotel gave us their beloved pancakes, and there are 8 cocktails. That
oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah, and my friend Juan Santa Cruz, who is a restaurateur in England, he did the recipes for us for the cocktails. It goes main dishes, desserts, you can make it in your brownie mix, smoothies, obviously, soups, and basically it's very simple recipes. I am the world's worst cook, so essentially, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I mean, even my son's like, Mommy, you're making a cookbook? I was like, yeah, thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
And it's going to be great.
And it is. I mean, these recipes are great because it's so simple. And as you can see, like each recipe, we not only keep it as simple and basic as possible, but at the bottom, I really try to give you a fact that is, I've done all your work for you. So like you can just be like, oh, like for example, an onion, most people peel the top 2 layers just to get it clean. 75% of the nutrients of the onion are those 2 top layers.
Wow.
So people are like, oh, didn't know.
That's
okay.
so interesting.
Don't peel it. Like, I'm trying to make it kind of the no-brainer. You get it? And then the part that made me super excited, and actually why I did say, yes, I'm going to do a cookbook, is because there are inserts of all the information I gathered when I was ill. So basically, like, I'm kind of the go-to for all my girlfriends of, okay, which health center do I go to? Okay, how do I take that Epsom salt bath? Wait, which salt? And so, like, for example, there's the 6 sugar substitutes. I list them, what they are, why we, you know, when you need to use them, why, done.
Okay.
Kind of like me do your work for you, and done.
Got it. And you mentioned this before, but there's so many, like, green, like, I know 8Greens, but, like, it's insane that, like, that little tablet can house so many nutrients.
Yes, well, it did take me 5 years to make, 263 prototypes.
Oh my gosh.
That, yeah, I mean, I'm no genius, but, you know, obviously it was pretty complicated. Otherwise, it wouldn't have taken me 5 years and 263 prototypes. So let's try it.
Okay.
I love that you haven't tried it because we will get your God's honest truth.
Okay. Ooh, that's like super refreshing.
I mean, no pressure. I'm looking at you.
No,
and you're on
it's
air,
like,
but
it's really refreshing. And I will say, like, I love exercise. I love fitness. I'm like pretty conscious about what I eat. But a lot of the times I feel like green juices, they have like a weird aftertaste for me sometimes, or like I just like can't get into them.
Well,
But this
like,
is like gentle, like it's like gentle enough. It's not like, I don't feel like I'm drinking herbs. I know that sounds weird.
Oh, good. Okay.
But like, yeah, it's really refreshing. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's great that, I mean, you're eating blue-green algae, kale, and there's no sugar, which was so mega to me.
Yeah.
So essentially, I really, since this is InStyle, I really want to tell you about the beauty part because it's like, what woman doesn't love it? So basically...
Quickly though, when do you drink it? Like
all
when?
the time. So I drink it in the morning, like, I went out to dinner with my stepdad last night and had 2 glasses of wine. So this morning, let me tell you, I was chucking it. And I'm a big 4 p.m. drinker. Instead of coffee or candy bar, I'll go to this.
Okay.
But what I've started doing, and we've had so many moms write in, oh, there was the sweetest story. You can put 2 tablets in one, and then it's even stronger.
Got it.
And this mom wrote in, and she was like, I put 2 tablets in my water bottle, and now I'm happy when I pick my son up at 3:30. I was like, oh, that's the best. It was just the best story.
It's like so, mood boosting.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I go that far. I can't affect your mood, but I can help your health.
It affects your mood, so.
Yeah, true. So
beauty benefit.
Yeah, so this, let's say this is a cup. It's a little bit more than a cup, but we're here. So you've got your 8Greens, and you put 2 cups of ice in. I'm going to just do a little bit because we have a little bit more water this time, but 2 cups or 1 cup of ice, it's your choice. But this is called the Slimdown drink because it has your disgustingly wonderful apple cider vinegar. And the big beauty tip that I always like to say, Heidi Klum always says how she takes a teaspoon of this morning, every morning. I mean, God bless her. I just don't know if I could do that. Well, I know I couldn't do that.
Like by itself?
Yeah.
Oh.
Intense, huh?
I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm doing the Heidi. So.
Yeah, yeah, the Heidi is intimidating. So what we do is we put 2 teaspoons. This is like, this is the most amazing thing for women. It just, and then I am the biggest believer in Manuka honey.
I love it.
Yeah, and we all know we want to go for 20 plus because of the highest nutrients. So really, I just want you to kind of play around with how much you need. I write 1 full, ooh, you can smell the vinegar, huh?
Yeah.
1 full teaspoon, but truly it's for one's own taste buds. And then, you know, 1 or 2 sachets of stevia.
Okay.
And then you have a cup of your grapefruit juice. So what I really want to say about the grapefruit juice is that it is, I hate talking about it because I really don't want to promote weight loss, but it's really good for like suppressing appetite and just keeping you in check with your food because we all know we love our sweets and everything. Combined with the apple cider vinegar, and then you're getting your honey, it's kind of all in one and it's mega. So I gotta be honest, I did this recipe totally wrong. The 8Greens would go in the grapefruit juice, then you add your apple cider vinegar, your honey, and your stevia. So it's basically showing you can put an 8Greens tablet into anything. Grapefruit juice, soda, etc. And it's just, it's mega beauty right there.
Would you do it like once, like in the morning?
Do you know
How
what I do this
often would
all
you
the
do
time?
that?
In the winter, I do this all the time because I live in London where, you know, it's kind of like damp and rainy and a bit sluggish. In the winter, I do it almost every morning.
Wow.
Or in the summer, if you had a glass of rosé the night before and you're feeling really lovely the next day, this is amazing.
It's also like very approachable, I feel like, because, you know, maybe you don't want to take out your blender and like do all that stuff. Like this is it's so simple and like kind of mess-free.
Kind of mess-free. Hopefully completely mess-free. Yeah, and like going to the food store, getting all the greens. It was my best attempt at making it really simple for everyone to get more greens.
Yeah, there's like no excuse. Like, it's
I mean, please
totally.
have your salads and have your,
course.
Blender with your green juice. This is just like your add-on.
For sure.
You know, every morning. I mean, I'm just trying to get my 2 kids' teeth brushed and at school with their homework done, and so this is my best way of making sure they're staying healthy as well.
And I've heard you have a lot of celebrity fans, Zac Efron and Carrie Russell.
Oh, my girl Carrie Russell. We're not related, but I love her so much. We've been so lucky. I mean, people have just embraced it and reached out to us, which is like, well, the way it should be, I guess, very organic.
Yeah, but that's awesome. And the cookbook is new this week.
Yes.
Where can it be found?
On 8Greens.com, the number 8Greens.com, and I'm super excited. Can I just show you? You've got a little photo of my son on the back.
So cute.
It's very much like kind of a family affair. I mean, my kids have tried every single recipe, and as I say to Gwyneth, like the biggest form of flattery is that our kids like these recipes, because kids, I don't care that it's my kid or her kid, they do not lie.
That's true.
Yeah, they're dead honest.
That is very true. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for visiting with us and teaching us how to make this drink.
Thanks.
Yes.
I hope you like it.
Yeah. Thanks, Facebook.
Thank you, Facebook.
Bye.